throwback today. Well, it is for me anyway. I'm making homemade vegetarian White Castle burgers, so come check it out. Okay, y'all, so I got some easy White Castle burgers. I'm getting a little bit better with my camera, so it's still a little shaky, but don't judge me. So for my meat, I have the Beyond Beef, ground beef. So I'm actually gonna use this whole pack. Just put that in there. All right, and I have my onion soup. I'm gonna use a packet of this. Okay, I have 1/3 cup of breadcrumbs, and these are the plain breadcrumbs, if you can see that. I have 1 egg, and these are large eggs. Don't judge my life on how I just cracked that too. All right, I have 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. And then 1 tablespoon, or actually 2 tablespoons of water. And that is it. I'll mix that together real good. Now, if you're not really a vegetarian and you decide you want to use the Beyond ground beef, then I would suggest you let that thaw out naturally in the refrigerator. Don't try to rush the thawing process, because the Beyond ground beef, you know, it's not actually beef per se, so it'll thaw out a little differently if you try to rush the thawing process. So make sure I mix this up real good. All right, I have my tray, my baking tray, and this is what it looks like. You can see that. Now, before I started recording, I sauteed some onions. So what I'm going to do is just put some onions on the bottom of my tray, so that way when it starts to cook, the onions can cook in some of the burgers. I'm only going to do it on like half of them, but I wanted to have some with onions and some without. So, and I'm not exactly sure how thin this is going to spread out, so bear with me during my trial and error. Is lift this side up, make this my onion side, put those onions down, spread those out, spread out my mixture. Now I have my oven already preset to 400. So I'm actually going to spread this out a little thinner. And the recipe says it should cook for about 10 minutes or so, but I'm going to let you know if that is actually true or not when I make mine, because I want these things to be done. So I'll come back with the finished product. Okay, as instructed, I let them cook for about 10 minutes. And like I said, I'm definitely going to be putting these back in the oven. But what I wanted to do, and here's how they look so far. I have Hawaiian rolls. So I cut the Hawaiian roll in half, and I used the size of the roll to cut my meat into squares. And I'm just going to flip all my squares. and then stick it back in the oven for another 10 minutes. After that, we should be good. Hey y'all, give me some air hugs. Welcome to Five Vegetarian. Thank you so much for chopping it up with me this week. I'm your girl Latiera, aka your favorite cousin. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for visiting this week, and if you are already family, I appreciate you coming back again. So today I'm like real excited actually, because ever since I became a vegetarian, it's like a lot of stuff that I haven't been able to eat. So I decided to make some White Castle burgers. Now, I'm just gonna show y'all. This is what it looks like with the Beyond Beef. I tasted it a little bit as I was making it, but I'm about to taste it for real, just hope. It really tastes like White Castle. Okay. So, if you didn't know, I'm originally from Chicago. And this really takes me back to back in the day. We used to go out to the club. And I'm from the South Suburbs. So, go out to the club. White Castle's on 147th Street. We either hitting that up or we either going to Maxwell Street Polish, because those are only two places that stay open super late after you already had all your drinks. So this is really taking me back to those days. Right now I live in Crystals. I live in Georgia. So we have a Crystals out here, but it ain't really nothing I can get from there. That's supposed to be like the White Castle equivalent. These boys is fast. Don't judge my life, but while I was making these, I was dogging these fries. So I got about 10 fries. I got about 10 fries left on the plate. But they're so good. So good, so good. I feel that nowadays, anything that can remind me of home always puts me in a good place, puts me in a good mood. This is the one I didn't put cheese on. I put onions on here. I might try that one with the mustard. I'm a big mustard fan, and pickles. Love mustard and pickles. So anyhow, how y'all been? What's going on? I'm sorry this video is a little late this week. I usually try to post either Friday or Saturday every week, and I just ordered a new not new camera, but a new camera stand, so I could try to film my making or my preparation process a little bit better, just so you can get more of a full view, because right now I definitely don't have the proper utensils, but I be trying. So anybody that keep coming back and watching through all my little errors and editing issues, I appreciate y'all, because Lord knows I be trying. I'm just trying to work with what I got, Lord. Just work on what I got. Now, even if you're not vegetarian, you need to make this. It's fine.
But don't listen to those instructions, okay? I'm gonna put the ingredient, I'm gonna put the recipe on my description, but they talking about 10 minutes. Unless you like your meat medium rare. Cause I actually got this recipe from it's a meat recipe. So it says ground beef, but I used the Beyond Beef. But even the Beyond Beef, in my opinion, wasn't done in the 10 minutes that they put on the recipe. So, don't listen to that. You want your rice well done and delicious. Put it in there in 10 minutes. Flip your patties. Put it in there another 10 minutes. So far. I really don't drink a lot of pop, but when I do, it's usually ginger ale. So that's what I got today. So, okay. So this week has been a little interesting, to say the least. So some news. I decided to go to therapy. And so I was wondering, like, it's a lot of misconceptions about therapy and, you know, people who need therapy and everything. I see it as only being a positive. I've only had one session before in my life. So I think that for me it's something that's worth trying. This has definitely been a rough year for me in regards to some things that transpired in my own personal life. But even my pre-registration questions, it had me thinking, because one of the questions was what is your purpose? What do you think your purpose is? I just thought that was really interesting. I mean, I've asked myself that question before, but I think at different stages in life, you'll probably have a different answer to that question. So, right now where I am in life, my actual answer was, I felt like my purpose is to do something that do things that I enjoy doing, and allow those things to have a positive impact on other people. That's what I felt like my purpose is. I mean, for the most part, I do feel like I'm walking in my purpose because, you know, I enjoy writing. I write. And definitely, when I do write, you know, it really means a lot to me to be able to write about the things that people can relate to or that are impactful to other people, as well as my own self, because I'm writing from a place of, you know, experience or about something that matters to me. my channel. This is definitely enjoyable for me. Also, almost kind of therapeutic because it's like my diary, you know. I know I'm talking to y'all, but you know, these are things that this is like my own personal relaxation, something I enjoy doing. So hopefully you enjoy. I am getting pretty full, but I will finish this last one just for y'all because y'all be tripping when somebody don't eat all their food. But yeah, I feel like there's really a lot of misconceptions about therapy, and especially in the Black community. I mean, I know a lot of people, they have been through a lot of traumatic situations, and they're like, therapy? I don't need no therapy. You know, that's what crazy people are. I ain't finna sit up there and tell no stranger all my business and all. I mean, you know, I get that, but maybe you might need somebody that's unbiased to listen to your problems. Sometimes. I don't know. But I just think to each his own. I'm trying to open up my mind to new things and get new results in my life. So that's one of the things I will be doing. So what do you think? Have you ever tried therapy? Will you try therapy? I really would like your feedback and your thoughts. Let me know if y'all try this recipe too. Because when I tell you, this thing is busting. But I really appreciate y'all. As always, my family. Thank you so much for chopping it up with me. Until next time.